Greetings viewers and subscribers. So, in our journey today, we are continuing where we left off yesterday. We are still in the hills. We'll be heading out to Montpelier in the parish of St. James. We are taking this route because there was an accident along the Mount Carey main road. We were heading from Montego Bay towards Westmoreland, but we had to divert through the hills. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the countryside with me. Now, we got this message from a subscriber, and we are going to read it in its entirety. The person is seeking some help. The person said, "Blessings, Sir P. I have a request. It is long, but hear me out, please. I'm from Betheltown, Upper Westmoreland. My uncle passed on a few weeks ago. There is someone I would like to get in touch with. Have tried to no avail. If you could put it on your platform, knowing we listen to you from all walks of life." The person's name is Noreen or Maureen. Last known address, Spanish Town, Sligoville area. She once worked for a man in Betheltown by the name of Mr. Mackie Dragon in the year 1968 to 69. She have a daughter born 69 or 70. If by chance she or her daughter hear this search, give you a call, leave a contact with you where I can reach her. So, if anybody know of this lady or her daughter, drop me a WhatsApp message and I'll make the connection. My WhatsApp number 876-458-9111. And let me tell you something. The easiest way to get me on that number is by sending me a WhatsApp message. If you call me directly, you're not gonna get me. If you call me via WhatsApp call, most likely you're not gonna get me. So the easiest way to get to me on that number, either send me a text message via WhatsApp or a voice note. Let's hope we can find this lady or her daughter on behalf of this subscriber. Now, we are learning that 4 airport workers, they work at the Donald Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. They were arrested and charged for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. They are supposed to be going to the courts next week to face their charges. Now, the 4 persons, one is Romain Carr. He's 35 years old. The other one is Tavan Murray. He's 28 years old. Both of them were employed at the airport as ramp agents. 2 females were also arrested. One, Brillani Reed. She's said to be 23 years old. She's a security officer. The other one is Indra Waite. She's 43 years old. She is a security supervisor. Here is what happened, and these are the allegations. On Sunday, October 10th, 2021, the Sunwing airplane, it landed at the Donald Sangster International Airport. It let off some passengers. So normally, when this happened, the contractors would go inside and clean it. The security officers, they would check the aircraft to ensure that nothing illegal is on it. It is said that Romain Carr and Tavan Murray, they were tasked with cleaning this aircraft. The allegations are that Romain Carr, he placed 25 pounds of that white lady. Yes, that dead coke. He placed 25 pounds of that drugs on the aircraft. It is also said that his co-worker, Tavan Murray, was aware. Further allegations are that the 2 female security officers, they were also aware. It is alleged that they were given a sum of money to turn a blind eye. The aeroplane, it was now given the green light because the security officers checked it and said there was nothing illegal on it. As a result, the aircraft was boarded by passengers. It then left to the Toronto Pearson Airport in Canada. The passengers disembarked the aircraft. One person, we are told, was found with these drugs. because the allegations are the ramp agent, he would have placed the drugs in the aircraft and indicated to the person who was traveling from Jamaica exactly where this drugs was placed. So, at the airport in Canada, someone was found with the illegal drugs. The person was arrested and charged. It is said that the drugs, it is valued at over $500,000. We know how these things go already, Once somebody is held in a foreign country and they are facing long jail term, most of the times they are gonna squeal. They are gonna give the police the information to lessen their sentence. So, the person who was charged in Canada, they gave the police in Canada certain information. As a result, the police in Jamaica, Narcotics Division, they were contacted. An investigation was launched and all 4 persons were picked up. At the end of the investigation, the 4 persons were arrested and charged. Romain Carr is charged for possession of, dealing in, exporting, and conspiracy to export the white stuff. Taffan Murray is charged for conspiracy to export the white stuff because it is said that he knew what took place, or he helped to facilitate what took place. The 23-year-old security officer, Brillani Wright, she was charged for a breach of the Civil Aviation Act as well as conspiracy to export the white lady. The 43-year-old security supervisor, Indra Waite, she was charged for conspiracy to export the white lady, possession of criminal property, as well as aiding and abetting. They will be going to the courts next week, like we said, where they will be facing their charges. But we must be careful. I am sure that when the flight took off, all 4 persons, if they were really involved, they thought everything was okay. And do you think this is the first time they were participating in such a scheme? We must be careful. Now, in the next story, we carried a story last year. It was about an incident that took place on November 29th, 2020. It took place along Darling Street in the parish of Westmoreland. We told you then that a man, his name is O'Shane Price. He was popularly known as Eclipse. Eclipse, he was standing along the roadway along Darling Street when a motorcycle rode up with 2 men on it. It is said that the men opened fire at Eclipse. Eclipse ran off and the men chased him, went over him and pumped some more bullets in him. It is said that the 2 men, they then escaped on the motorcycle in the area. Now, the 2 men, they were not wearing any mask, and it was said at the time that the 2 men were well known. One of the men, he was identified as Odaine Irving, otherwise called Wani. You are seeing a photograph of Wani on your screen right now. Wani, it is said that he turned over himself to the police on December 4th, 2020. Since then, Wani has been in custody. The other person who was alleged to be involved, he goes by the name Piranha. He was held in the parish of Manchester by the police. So both he and Wani has been in custody since then. Now, the matter is still in the court. But, sometimes you hear people say that most of the crimes that are being committed, it is orchestrated in the jail cells because prisoners, they have access to phone. Yesterday, Monday, November 1st, 2021, the Negril Police, they carried out a cell search at the Negril Police lockup. Wani is being housed at this lockup. Our information is that the police, they searched the 5 cells with over 20 odd prisoners in it. It is said that they confiscated a number of contrabands to include cigarettes, ganja, cigarette lighters, Rizla paper, and 2 cellular phones. One of the phones, our information is that it was found with Wani. Yes, the same Odaine Irving. Another phone was found with another prisoner. So, the phone was taken from ONEY. Police officers, we need lots more searches like these. Because it is a fact, and people will tell you, prisoners are staying in their jail cells and making calls outside, extorting people and directing their cronies as to who are to live and who are to be taken out. This was a good job, but we want lots more of it. And these two cellular phones did not walk inside the cell. It is police officers who are facilitating this. So, the hierarchy of the force, you need to clamp down on it. My view is that every police lockup, there should be CCTV. There should be cameras at the front of every cell in Jamaica. It cannot be that the police force, you are encouraging people to have cameras and you don't have any camera at the cells. It cannot be that expensive. The government have been talking about this eye and that eye. Put some eyes in the police station. Prisoners walk out of Montego Bay police station and nobody can say what time they walk out. CCTV are to be installed at every police lockup. If it wasn't necessary before, it is more than necessary now. So like I said, police officers must be the ones who are facilitating this. Police, if you are listening to this, you need to stop it. By doing this, you are aiding and abetting in the murder of a lot of persons out the road. It cannot be that some hard-working policemen having sleepless nights to hold some of these dirty drunkards, and you working at the cell is gonna facilitate them to do all kind of foolishness. When prisoners go to jail, they must feel like they are at jail. No cell phone, no ganja, nothing like that. All of those are contrabands. Stop facilitating it. By doing so, you are worse than the dirty drunkards. That little $500 there, or the little $1,000 there, that they are gonna give to you. That no make it. People's lives are more valuable than that little money that you are getting from them. You need to stop it. We know that it is happening. We have been told stories. Stop it. Now, if you are here and you are watching or listening this video, hit on the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, like I said, we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. When we reach 50,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away 50,000 Jamaican dollars. Now, in the final story for today, this one, it took place at Beer Road. Beer Road is in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Sunday, October 31, 2021, almost 7 p.m. Now, our information is that residents of Beer Road, they reported hearing loud explosions sounding like gunshots. As a result, they called in the police. On the arrival of the police, a man, he's popularly known as Vicious. Vicious is in his mid-40s. He's from Kingston, but he has been staying at Beer Road in Little London. It is said that Vicious, he goes around and uses a whacker to cut people's yard. So on the arrival of the police, Vicious, he was found lying in a yard with gunshot wounds. Vicious was shot in his buttocks and both legs. He was shot multiple times. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where Vicious, he has been admitted in a serious condition. At the time of recording this video, our information is that Vicious, he was still alive. If anything changes, we will be updating this story. We don't know the reason why Vicious was attacked, but clearly, somebody wants him out. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.